What's up, blockheads? Today we're going to be installing some flush mount indicators on the 2018 Honda Grom because these stock ones, man, they stick out like a big old ear. Alright, so continuing with the modifications to the Gen 2 Honda Grom, we're going to be installing some flush mounts, getting rid of those the indicators that basically stick out on both sides. The company that I've worked with previously for parts such as the fender eliminator, license plate bracket, relay is TST Industries. So this episode is brought to you guys in part by TST Industries. They're basically a company that's local just north of Orlando. They provide parts for sport bikes, naked bikes. They've got parts for the Grom, a whole ton of different bikes that you guys can check out parts on there and their quality stuff. Y'all be sure to go check them out. I'll drop the link to the website in the description below, as well as a link to the parts I'm using. So first things first, we have to remove the front headlight assembly. That is going to be done pretty easily with a 5mm hex. There's going to be a bolt here, a bolt here, bolt there, and a bolt there. After you've got those 4 bolts undone, you're just going to want to basically pull outwards. Alright, it's going to lean forward, and then it's going to be connected in a couple places. So one connection is there, the other connection is here. You're actually going to want to take it off. To take this connection off, you're going to push this boot back and press down on that piece and pull outwards. So that one's free. And then this one connects on here. On this one, you're going to depress this top part. Comes out just like that, and then your entire front assembly is free. So I've got a microfiber cloth. We're going to be kind of working on this area, right? Basically what we're going to be doing is taking these bolts out here. We're going to be separating these side pieces, disconnecting these parts there and there, and then taking that off so we can get these stock side markers off. Pull it out. So at this point, you're going to wander this piece forward. You're going to need to pull it through that latch right there, and then rotate it back. And then it comes right off, just like that. So you guys see how that piece is shaped right there? Maybe the same thing with this side. Press forward, pull out, rotate around, and pull out. This little fitting right here stayed in on that one. But it came off on this side. Either or, I'm just gonna put them back on there like that. Well, that's that. Man, if that doesn't look like a face. It's like that one robot movie. What was it called? Chappie, that's what it was called. So in this next part, we're gonna be removing the actual indicators from these side panels. So in order to do that, we're going to remove the 10mm nut that's right there holding it on. After we do that, we'll remove that little panel in there as well, and then we should be able to pull this out and remove the grommet. Now we will not be reusing these, so you guys can just do away with them for the most part. Throw them in your spare parts drawer or whatever. Alright, and then at this point, I'm just gonna wiggle this piece loose and pull it through, just like that. And then you've got this grommet piece right here, which you can pretty much just wiggle out just like that. So then you have your clean piece, which we're going to be installing the new flush mount to, and then repeat on the other side. There you go. At this point, you're going to take one half of it, and this is basically your flush mount LED kit. So you're going to grab one LED, one of the nuts that comes with it, and one of the washers. That way is forward, so you're going to want to mount it. As you guys can see, that'll be forward, so that way. So you're going to want to feed the wires through the outside to the inside. Going to set on there like that. The back side here, you're going to take the washer, put that through the wires through there. Be sure to bottom out the washer, but don't let it fall into there like that. Don't let it do that. You want it to be flat, just like that. then you're going to take the nut, which there is a top and a bottom. See, the top side is rounded off, the bottom side is flat, so flat side first. Feed the wires through that, and then start just finger tightening it down. Now this is plastic on plastic, so you don't want to tighten it too much and strip it or break it. I installed one of these on a Yamaha R6, and I totally tightened it down too much and I broke it. So you want to line this up on the outside, about right there. That looks good, right? And then continue to tighten down. All right, looks good. And just repeat that process on the other side. All right, so now that these pieces are back together, we're gonna go ahead and start reassembling it onto the headlight housing. We're gonna take care of the wiring here in just a moment. All right, so reassembling the left side, you'll be able to tell that there's a left side because it says L there, also L there. So you basically want this piece to line up with the rubber grommet piece here, and then you want this metal piece to line up over these little notches right here to be on the inside of that, and then slide forward. Right, press in, right, and you feel that it kind of clips in, and then you're going to rotate it forward. That piece snaps in, and then you rotate it back, and then bam, that piece is on, just like that. Also, you want this piece on the inside of here, and the rubber grommets match up right there. All right, so rotate, press that in, rotate back. There you go. I'll make sure these line up. Reattach the push retainer one. Put this one back in. All right, that's tightened up. Push tabs in. You'll see that there are two little spots where you center the bolt there, so that it's all centered up on the face. So we have the wires tucked in here, everything routed, tucked in there. Now, another part we are going to need are these bullet to OEM harness converters from TST as well. That makes it really simple plug and play, so you don't have to splice or tap into any wires. Basically, you're going to have a yellow and a black line, and here coming off of the signals you also have a yellow and a black line as well. So black goes to black, yellow goes to yellow. After we have the wires all connected up, these little rubber pieces that they do put over them to protect them a bit, they do move, right? They're free to move. You want to basically tape those down somehow, keep them from moving so that they're protected, just in case any moisture does get into the headlight housing. It's not going to short them out or anything like that. So what I did is I've got some little heat shrink set over here, and I just used some heat shrink on it, slid it over, fused them all together, and once that dries, it's going to be nice and solid, and it looks super clean. So yeah, just repeat on this side. All right, bam, just like that. Looks good. So while I'm letting that side cool down, go ahead and reroute the wirings on this side, and then plug it in. So there you have it. We've got the wiring all done up, tucked in, routed. These are all tightened down. Last piece of the puzzle is to put it back on the bike. It's going to be just as easy. Basically, we're going to reconnect the harnesses. So reconnect this one to that one, and this one to that one. All right, and then just make sure you're lining everything up in terms of hole on that side and right here. Make sure you've got clearance in there. Same with this side. All right, there we go. We're pretty much lined up. Then you're just going to replace the bolts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is tightened down. If you guys do feel like your headlight is pointing too far up or too far down, you can basically adjust that via this bolt right here, or this screw. That'll allow you to basically slide it back and forth, tilting the headlight up or down. Now, I will say, I guess before you get to this step, as soon as you plug it in, before you tighten up everything, turn it on, make sure it works. Bike on, left signal. All right, hit the right signal. Right signal also works. Yep, blinking there and blinking there. And on the left side, blinking there and blinking there. Everything works. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that is how you change out your front indicators to flush mount. Man, it really, really cleans up the look of the bike a lot. Doesn't have those, you know, big things sticking out. I posted up a picture on Instagram holding this thing up to my face because it totally looks like a face, and a lot of people were commenting Shrek comments, and totally made me realize that afterwards it did have big old ears sticking out like Shrek. So no more Shrek ears. It's nice and sleek now. It looks more like Chappie. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, big thanks to TST Industries. You guys be sure to go check them out. They've helped me out with a lot of stuff. Like I said, I worked with them previously on my CBR 1000RR. They make really quality products if you guys have a sport bike, if you guys have a Grom Z125. Y'all be sure to go check out their website. Like I said, I'll drop the link to their website in the description below. I'll also drop the link to all the parts used in the description below. So in this video, it would be the side markers, relay, and then also the little harnesses, the converters, the plug and play harnesses. You guys be sure to check out the other install videos on the Grom. Playlist should be linked down in the description below. If you guys have any questions, be sure to post them up in the comments. If y'all enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Hit that bell icon so that it sends you notifications of future uploads, so you're part of the notification squad. If you guys want a chance to win some cool free stuff, some free gear, be sure to check out Patreon at patreon.com/blockheadmoto, as well as that'll give you access to some behind the scenes footage and all that good stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Post up your thoughts and comments below. Until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant, stay sleek. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.